All right, welcome back to AVP Huntington League Qualifier number 2. This is the second round of the women's bracket. We have Megan Kraft and Terese Cannon on the far side facing off against Devon Newberry and Jaden Whitmarsh, who finished second in this tournament 2 weeks ago. I am Corinne Quiggle. We had the pleasure of playing Jaden and Devon in the finals 2 weeks ago, so this is going to be quite the matchup here, and I'm excited to watch. Again, both of these teams coming off of a very good start to the season. Megan and Terese over there sitting as the 3rd seed in the world and also finishing in the last few Elite 16s, 2 5th places and a 2nd. Devon and Jaden also coming back from some world tour. They got a bronze medal in Yucatan in their first challenge event and also won a tournament down in New Zealand, a futures tournament. So 2 teams that are definitely doing well. Again, Devon and Jaden were in the finals 2 weeks ago at this same tournament and are playing amazing right now. So both of these teams are teams to watch. Starting off strong with Terese into the angle. Again, Terese and Megan, slightly taller team on the other side, definitely have the height and their power to their advantage, but Devon and Jaden have done a great job with their defensive game. So really interesting matchup. Nice shot over the block. Jaden keeping that ball in front of her, able to see the spot, see where Megan is sitting and take it over Terese. Keeping the ball on Terese, just slipping through the fingers there of the block. Terese putting one on Devon, Devon running behind. Devon does such a good job being crafty. Again, this team on the side of Devon and Jaden have really good court vision, really good court awareness. They're going to be able to see what Megan and Terese are doing, trying to spread the court and open up some spots for them. Two all. An error by Megan for the switch. And Megan and Terese, Cannon and Kraft here, were gone for the first league qualifier, playing in one of the Elite 16s down in Brazil. So this is their first opportunity to earn points in their hopes to earning their way back into the league. They were on the league last year representing Brooklyn Blaze. Ooh, and a call, double call from Terese. I think it's interesting switching back and forth from the FIVB rules to the AVP rules, because on the FIVB they're not calling any doubles. It only matters on how fast you can get the ball out of your hands. High option into the angle works for Terese. Three serving 4, and Devon takes the option in to earn their lead up by 2. Good wide flat serve. Nice control there by both teams, and Terese is able to put it down in the angle. Devon doing a really good job patrolling the net there, getting that touch over, but Terese is able to just handle the ball and find the open spot. She has such a high contact on the ball. And we're all square there at 5-all. Again, these little leads can feel like a lot, but in this game to 15, the urgency is so real. You really need to be ready to side out, not letting the other team go on runs, and looking to score points when you have the ball on serve. Nice get by Jaden, and Devon with the amazing option into the angle. Beautiful swing. I would say right before this game started, it was pounding rain. We were changing our whole gear here, and now it's beautiful. Hardly any wind out, too. Feels closer to Florida weather changing so fast. High, deep serve. Jaden's there with the dig. Oh, but it just doesn't go over. Really nice hustle by Devon there. Great control by Terese and Megan. Six all here. Wow, just missing the back line for a side out. Called on the challenge. That's something implemented also on the World Tour, where if you request the challenge, the referee has to come down and check it. Unless, I guess the key point of that is if they see the line was hit, then they don't always come down. But they should. Nice deep serve. Megan bringing it down the middle. Beautiful spot there. Definitely a solid swing. Ties it up at 7. Devon is definitely a phenomenal polar. So being able to find those open spots, using their offense, the strong offense of Megan and Terese. And on to the tech here, 8-7, going point for both of these teams. Again, I think this is a pretty gnarly matchup for the 5th place games to get into the semifinals. Terese and Megan being the 1 seed, Devon and Jaden being the 8th seed, but also this team that made it to the finals 2 weeks ago, showing that, you know, maybe their seeding is little, though. We know that they're a team that can play really, really well. They can take out good teams. All these women games are so close. Again, the winner of this tournament will punch their ticket into the AVP League. But every single win matters because the 3rd spot will go to the highest point average, best 2 out of 3 tournaments. It's the reason why Megan and Terese were able to go to that Elite 16 tournament instead of competing in the first one, because they knew they felt confident in their team to get 2 solid finishes or maybe to win today. Great high serve from Terese. And Devon taking a swing into the angle. Beautiful swing. Ties it up at 8-all. Keeping it on Terese here. Megan with the backwards pokey. Read by Devon. T with the dig. Again, Megan with a beautiful dig there, although Devon and Jaden end up with that point. Megan has gone from being one of the top blockers at USC in the NCAA to a full-time defender and is doing a phenomenal job defending. Terese also a very good blocker, both USC graduates here. On the other side, UCLA. Again, point for point, 9-all. Megan with the flat serve. Devon ready to take it, and it works. So hard to defend that on-two option because Devon has both the line and the angle, and she swings so sharp, definitely to the perimeter of the court. The winner of this game goes on into the semifinals. Beautiful cut shot by Megan, just cutting over the angle block there. Let's take the switch, 10-10. We have a race to 5 here. Coach Jose Loyola coaching Devon and Jaden. They got to have him at UCLA as well, I think. But I know as they came in to their professional career, they've had him as a coach for the last 2 years, I believe. Devon and Jaden up by 1 here. Nice swing by Terese. Again, she just has so much. She has so many options with that swing. It's a beautiful set. She reaches so high. Devon's out of the net there. Nice swing. Again, another high wrist snap by Devon. Good flat serve, pushing Megan deep. And we knew the swing was coming. Can Jaden get there? Oh, right outside the boundaries, but Jaden gave it her all. Nice swing by Megan. Terese back to serve with a float. Keeping it on Jaden deep. Has to go. And she finds the sideline. Again, Terese is very good with those sideline perimeter swings, just like Devon. Taking the lead now at 13-12. Terese with the serve. Devon on the option and just misses deep. Again, it's been so consistent for them this entire game. They'll call the timeout, 14-12. One thing that Jaden does a really good job of is pushing that serve up to the net so that Devon has that option, or it puts them back in system if she wants to set. Terese and Megan serving her deep, so she's working even harder to get that ball to the front third of the court. The winner of this game will play the winner that's happening on court 2 right now, and that is Savvy Simo and Abby Van Winkle versus Kelly Kalinsky and Kim Hildreth. Also having a battle. Terese Cannon back to the line, serving for their set point. Oh, and the block by Terese takes it for them and brings them into that second set. So Megan and Terese have had a great partnership so far. I mean, they started together late in the year, last year, and have had medals on the World Tour. They were second in the World Tour finals. I mean, really just good finishes, solid tournaments against the best in the world. They're definitely a team that has made a name for themselves as the 3rd ranked team in the world, coming into this tournament as the 1st ranked team in this AVP qualifier. And Devon and Jaden, too, making a name for themselves as they've crushed it at the beginning of this year. Again, in these matches, these are the quarterfinal matches, but every single match you win matters so much in the points race to get that 3rd position that is open for the league. There are 3 spots left. The winner of this tournament will claim one of those spots into the league. The winner of her Huntington Beach Open will also claim a spot. And then the 3rd will be left to the points. So best 2 out of 3 finishes out of this series of Huntington tournaments. So Devon and Jaden sitting really well with a 2nd place finish in the first qualifier. They're hoping to push more here, but Cannon and Kraft also hoping to punch their ticket as the favorites to win it, being the 1st seed. Serve to Jaden. Just tags the line for her. She's pretty good at those. Jaden back to serve with the deep float. Is that a little? Terese with the turn. Can she put it away? Falls in the tape. And a beautiful shot by Devon into the angle, right around the block there. They'll start up this game 2-0. Will Jaden keep it on Terese here? So Megan putting them back in system, and Terese finding the middle of the court. Great side out. Terese and Megan just being so consistent in their side out and on their point scoring. They're able to make those errors and find points because their defense is so solid and their side out. Similar to Devon and Jaden actually right now, especially finding a lot of points on their serve. Great touch. And the deep pokey doesn't land. Oh, it's just out, falling for Terese and Megan. Megan back to serve in the middle. Got it off the hands of Terese for the point. That's another thing Devon is extremely good at, finding those hands of the blocker and swinging high. Terese with a nice pass. The ball looked like it felt slightly inside, and Terese just doesn't get there. 3-point lead for Devon and Jaden. Megan with the on-two, but Jaden is there. Wow, what a dig. Does it land? Oh, they're going to challenge it. Jaden and Devon feeling fairly confident about this. Unsure if it landed in or out, to be honest. And it looks like it was just out. But a really good opportunity for Devon and Jaden. They should be happy about that. Terese Cannon back to serve. Wow, late dig by Jaden. Megan's all over it, but it's so short. It is too short, my goodness. That is such a difficult shot to execute, and it is such a difficult shot to dig because it is right almost under the net. Megan's on it. Devon with the pull dig. Oh, and it falls in the net. Good rally. Again, Terese and Megan just being very consistent on their side. Especially in those wild plays. They're putting the ball back in play, trying to find the perimeter when they're out of system. Finding another point here for Terese and Megan. Oh, and it just goes wide. Devon and Jaden keep their 2-point lead. For Devon and Jaden, this is a must-win set to continue on in this tournament. The loser goes home. It is single elimination. Jaden's ready. And a fast line for Devon to go right over Terese as she's a little late to that block. Great court awareness. Terese taking it behind and going for the high line. Oh, Jaden was ready, but the deflection off of Newberry's block just takes it the other way, bringing them back to the 2-point deficit. Terese missing that serve long. I have to think that there's a little bit of the missed serves are a little bit due to maybe switching the balls. I know they've been on the road for a long time internationally. Terese has been finding a lot of those serves internationally with the Mikasa, but maybe this Wilson just floats a little bit differently. I know these balls are different, and it is a little bit hard to find your serve when you switch back and forth so often, so I'm going to equate a few of these service errors to the ball change. Again, though, when they do land in, they are so hard to pass because of that high contact that Terese has. Checking court 2 is having an absolute battle. Savvy Simo and Abby Van Winkle up here in the second set, 5-2 on court 2. Also streaming. Back here after our technical 9 serving 6 for Jaden Whitmarsh and Devon Newberry. Looks like they're keeping the ball on Terese here. Oh, finding the middle. Jaden is there. The option is blocked by Devon. And an overset is a point for Devon and Jaden, making it 10-6. Devon and Jaden responding really well to losing that first set, finding the rhythm, not making many unforced errors here, forcing Terese and Megan to put the ball away. Jaden is there. Short pokey again by Jaden. We talked about that before. It is so hard to dig that ball. They are landing right on the other side of the net. Megan is even reading it. She's there, but it's just such a hard ball to bring back off for your partner. 2 quick points out of that technical timeout brings us to 11-6. And out of the timeout, we are back with Jaden at the service line. To Megan, Terese on 2, but Jaden is reading so well. Oh, but Devon just can't get it. Terese is there. Great block. Great patience by Terese, too. Seven 11 here. She's ready, and did it touch? Not totally sure. Usually you would think yes, but I think it rolled right off the tape there. 2 quick points back for Terese and Megan, make it 8-11. Big point here for the switch. Devon taking the middle ball. Oh, and Megan's there. Megan with an opportunity. Jaden slides in. Good deep ball, dug by Terese. And the touch off the block for Terese makes it 9-11 and a switch. Again, I've talked about it before, but the 9-11 switch feels so different than the 8-12. The swing of points can happen so fast in these games of I would say these third set games, but they're actually all games to 15. This tournament is a single elimination. Best 2 out of 3, all sets to 15, which usually is a third set. Huntington Beach Open will be more like the typical tournament style, games to 21 and the third set to 15. But Huntington Beach Open on May 10th and 11th will also be single elimination. So another gauntlet of a tournament. Jaden sees the late line move by Megan and Terese and takes it in the angle. Really good play by her. They keep their lead, 12-9. Again, I like that move by Megan and Terese. I think it's the right move, especially against Jaden. Just great execution. Jaden with the serve to Megan. Terese on 2. Taking care of that ball. That's a great, calm side out by them. Terese keeps it on Jaden. Oh, but Devon. Oh. Ooh, a little controversy over who was in the net there. I thought I saw Devon as well. But yeah, definitely Terese not wanting that call to go the other way. That brings them to 11-12. Very big point, that last one. Jaden puts it away in the angle. Also a very big point for them because they know they will switch the side, at least being up, hoping to get this 14. Keeping it on Megan. And Megan puts it away. Megan looking very in system there. Beautiful swing. Had both sides, line and angle there. Megan with the float. Jaden with a perfect pass, arguably a perfect pass up into the middle of the court, giving them set point. Taking an angle pull there. But Megan is taking care of the ball. She looks very in system right now. But Devon and Jaden have a great opportunity here on the side out to take it to a third. And both of these teams starting out the year with a wonderful start. Pass a little tight. Free ball for them. Oh, and she takes a touch. Again, Megan taking care of the ball really well. That ties them up at 14s. Big chance here again. Devon and Jaden need to win this set in order to take it to a third and to hope to continue on in this tournament. High line is open for her, bringing them to 15-14. Have to earn one off the serve to finish it. Deep serve to Terese. A little tight, and it tags the line. Nice take by Megan. Good composure again by Terese and Megan. You can just feel their experience on the court. Very composed all throughout, no matter what the score. Good serve, keeping that pass on tight. Just missing long. That's a point scored for Megan and Terese. And the challenge called by Jaden and Devon. Honestly, I'd challenge it too. Especially in this match. This game is so close. Megan to serve 4-set point and match point. And Terese takes it. Great patrolling on the net by Terese there. Solid game by Megan. I mean, overall, beautiful playing by both teams here. Megan and Terese will continue on in this tournament in hopes to win it and punch their ticket to the league. Playing again in it like they did last year, and Devon and Jaden will finish here with a 5th place. That is 2 really good finishes for them. They had a 2nd, now they have a 5th. They hope to improve that in Huntington Beach Open to solidify their spot in the league. But really nice game by Terese and Megan. We'll be watching them later on this court at 3 p.m. They will face the winner of Savvy and Abby versus Kelly and Kim Kalinsky. Kelly Kalinsky and Kim Hildreth. And it looks like Abby and Savvy are taking that game as they're leading in the 2nd set and won the 1st. So tune in again. We will be here all day and to see who is the new team that will punch their ticket in this 2025 AVP League season. Thank you. I'm Corinne Quiggle. We'll see you later.